What's up, everybody? This is AJ Dugger. It's my dog, Smoking Joe Frazier. Say, oh, Joe. We're about to get into AJ Dugger's top 5 knockouts of all time. Hope you guys enjoyed the beatboxing. You know, I don't want to get sued for copyrighted music, so I just came with some myself. All right, my animals are going crazy. Sorry about that, y'all. All right, I'm gonna kick this thing off with Ann Wolfe, her knockout of Vonda Ward. Let me tell you guys something. Ann Wolfe is a scary woman. She's the female Mike Tyson, or at least the closest thing to it. Is the way she works the body and comes up the middle with the uppercuts just like Tyson does. She's got freakish power. Ann Wolfe is tough. She's got that I'm gonna beat you up mentality. She takes no bull from anybody. Now Vonda Ward was undefeated at the time. She's 6'6" or 6'7". I read both. I don't know which one is fact. And in the first round, she was jabbing and she kept her chin out. And Ann snuck inside with a jab and then threw the overhand right, snuffed around the chin, knocked her into La La Land. That is a brilliant knockout. Kaboom! The Ann Wolfe don't play. I had to put her in this countdown somewhere. Next up on my list is the Brockton blockbuster Rocky Marciano. I like Rocky's knockout over Harry the Kid Matthews. Reason being, Rocky was known for knocking you cold with one punch. A lot of people praise his Susie Q, which was his right hand, but Rocky had a devastating left hook too. He also had a good uppercut, and his uppercut is what set up the knockout of Joe Louis. Now against Henry Matthews, this is when Charlie Goldman's teaching started to kind of pay off, because Rocky caught him with a left and followed up with another left, and that's what really did it. You know, Rocky wasn't known as a combination puncher. He was a guy that would just knock you out with one punch, you know, one shot, or he just throw random shots. But against Harry Matthews, Rocky showed that he knew what he was doing. He was showing some techniques. That double left hook is something that Joe Frazier would have done. The next one on my list is Mike Tyson versus Francis Botha. Now, Francis Botha isn't a, legendary contender or anything like that. And Mike Tyson was shot at the time. As a matter of fact, this was Tyson's first fight after he beat Evander Holyfield. This fight took place in 1999. And Tyson was losing before he landed this one blockbuster right hand. And it's brutal to look at because Francis walked right into the punch. It was like two cars colliding. It's boom on the inside. It's a powerful shot. Like Tyson, he gets this leverage before he unloads. He can put his whole body into one shot. He can punch with either hand, but let me tell you, that one, you just know it hurt. That's a really painful knockout to look at. Next is my boy Smoking Joe Frazier. Well, not my dog, but the heavyweight boxer. Okay, one of my favorite Joe Frazier knockouts when he knocked out Buster Mathis Sr. in 1968 to win the New York State Heavyweight Championship. This was when Joe was wiping out the entire heavyweight division when Muhammad Ali was exiled. It was a right to the temple and a chilling left hook to the chin. Buster was out. It looked like he died there. It's a really scary knockout to look at. Joe Frazier had the best left hook in the history of heavyweight boxing. A lot of tough guys crumbled to that left hook. You got Muhammad Ali, Jimmy Ellis, Bob Foster, Jerry Corey, George Chuvalo, Buster Mathis Sr., Eddie Macon. The list goes on and on, man. That left hook was quick, accurate, and explosive. Next up is one of my all-time favorites, Hakeem Rahman's knockout over Lennox Lewis. That's a good one. Lennox was cleaning out the heavyweight division. He was the undisputed champion. You know, he beat Evander Holyfield a couple years prior. He had just defeated Francis Botha and David Tua, guys like that. And he took Hakeem Rahman lightly because he was filming the movie Ocean's 11. You know, his focus wasn't there. And it was heat. It was a lot of heat. They were in South Africa. You know, I read and I've heard that Hakeem Rahman got adjusted to the altitude much quicker than Lewis because Lewis was focused on other things. And Lewis was winning the fight, although he was being lazy about it. He was still winning the fight. And all of a sudden, you know, in the 5th round, Lewis was bouncing off the ropes. And Hakeem came right in with this monster right hand, just knocked him the heck out. I mean, kaboom! I mean, that shot looked like it hurt. That was a painful, painful punch. I think that bomb from Hakeem Rahman would have knocked out a lot of former heavyweight champions, not just Lennox Lewis. And my number one is Mike Tyson's knockout over Trevor Berbick. Let me tell you something about Mike Tyson. This is when he was in his prime. This is 1986. He was unifying the heavyweight championships. Mike had this combination where he would throw a right hand to the body and follow it up with a right uppercut right up the middle. So it's boom, boom. And most guys got knocked down by this combination. But Trevor Berbick, somehow Tyson missed the uppercut. So instead, after the uppercut, he threw a left hook. And, you know, Trevor Berbick, maybe he saw tapes on Tyson. Maybe he knew the uppercut was coming after the body shot, so he stepped back. But he didn't see the left hook coming. And this one left hook knocked Trevor Berbick down 3 times. It's hilarious to watch. So there it is, gang. Those are my favorite knockouts. There are a lot of knockouts I like. I like the knockout artists. I love Jack Dempsey, George Foreman, David Tua, you know, Joe Frazier. These are guys I watch all the time. But these are the knockouts that stand with me for some reason. These are the ones that just kind of stick out above some of the others. So just let me know what you guys think. I may do another video, you know, top 10 heavyweight fighters or top fights. You know, if you guys are interested, I'll do it. So holla at me. Boom.